thing. Have you ever met someone who just loves to stir up trouble? You know, the kind of person who thrives on drama, who creates chaos just to watch the world burn. Well, let me tell you a story about a man who was the absolute master of this dark art. Shid. In a small village, there lived a man who was incredibly selfish and foolish. His entire life revolved around meddling in other people's business. He'd intentionally provoke people, create misunderstandings between friends and neighbors, and then swoop in, pretending to be the great mediator who could solve all their problems. Of course, this was all a scam. He'd cheat them out of their money, manipulate their emotions, and live a comfortable life by exploiting their misery. He would twist words, carry false messages from one person to another, and skillfully push them into heated arguments. Then, he'd stand back and watch the chaos unfold with a smug look of satisfaction. We all know people like this, don't we? They might be in our families, our friend circles, or our communities. This man had been this way since he was a child. Whenever a fight broke out in the village, you could bet he was somehow involved. He'd start the fire, fan the flames, and then act like the hero who put it out. His only real joy came from seeing others suffer. Through deceit and theft, he built his life. Years went by, and the man grew old. He passed 60, and his body began to fail him. Sickness and weakness confined him to his bed. As he lay there, day after day, he started to reflect on his life, or so it seemed. He would whisper loudly, just enough for the villagers to hear, "I have made terrible mistakes. I have hurt so many people." Seeing him so frail and helpless, the villagers' hearts softened. They'd say to each other, "Poor man. He's bedridden and can't even move. He must truly regret his past." They began to treat him with sympathy and care. One day, he called each person to his bedside individually. To each, he whispered, "If I ever hurt you, please, find it in your heart to forgive me." Then, he made a grand request. He asked for the entire village to gather. Looking at them with weary eyes, he spoke in a weak voice. "I cheated all of you. I lied. I caused you mental and financial pain. Because of me, you all suffered deeply. To cleanse my soul of these sins, I ask for only one thing. Please, each of you, hit me with your footwear. Only then can my soul be purified and find peace." 2. The villagers were horrified. "No, we can't do that." "It's a sin," they exclaimed. "You're an old man. If we did such a thing, God would surely punish us." But he insisted, his voice trembling with false sincerity, "If you want my soul to depart in peace, if I am to be free in my next life, you must do this for me." Reluctantly, the villagers agreed. "All right," they said, "we will come tomorrow." The next day, everyone showed up, but they brought small, soft slippers. They didn't want to hurt him. One by one, they approached his bed, lightly touched him with their footwear, and quietly walked away. But just as this was happening, the police suddenly arrived. They saw the scene and were shocked. "What on earth are you all doing? How can you collectively beat an elderly man like this?" They demanded, and immediately arrested the confused villagers. An officer went over to the old man and asked gently, "Sir, what happened here?" The old man, with a faint, cunning smile, whispered, "Officer, it was I who called you."
Okay.
"The entire village ganged up on me and beat me with their slippers. Please, save me." And there it was. The truth, been at death's door. His malicious nature hadn't changed one bit. A foolish, selfish person will always remain so. Instead of truly repenting, he cooked up one last scheme to cause trouble for everyone, finding satisfaction in their downfall one final time. this story teaches us a valuable lesson. Why do we associate with such people? Why do we try to befriend them or waste our energy trying to change them? The moral is simple. Never argue with a fool, and never, ever try to change them. Even if you think they've seen the light, their true nature is just waiting for the right moment to surface and become a thorn in your life. Stay alert and stay away. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, give it a like and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.